Welcome everybody to our space. Always now we are here with Jordana Vera. She's a teacher, and she's a teacher in the Springfield, Missouri area. And she posted a message a few days ago, talked about her students and the anxiety they have about all the situation that's happening right now. And I invite her to be with us because nothing better than a teacher. After mom, teachers are the more close person for many kids, teenagers, and she's one of those. Welcome for being with us, Jordana. What is happening with our students, with the migrant students, and not even migrants, with the Latino students and non-white students in your area?
Yeah, thank you so much for the invite. Yes, I'm a teacher in Springfield, and I see a lot of anxiety. I see also a lot of rumors, a lot of misconceptions, a lot of people trying to help, but instead of helping, they are um, spreading a lot of fear. Yes, it is bad. It's students are very anxious. They go to me and they ask me questions that sometimes I cannot even answer. Like, what should I do? Should I come to school? And then once they are at school, they are worried about like what's gonna happen to my mom, what's gonna happen to my dad, and I'm just there to listen to them. Sometimes I don't even have the answers, the correct answers, um, and I'm just there, like you said. After mom, the teachers at school are the next best person. So right now, even the parents are reaching out and they are telling me, what should I do? Should I send my kids to school? And that's a decision that the family has to take. I cannot tell them what to do. I can tell them that if they are with me in my classroom, they are safe, that I will protect them as much as I can. I teach high school students, so it's kind of hard. Um, but they are also very bright and young, and they have dreams. And like you said, it's not only migrant students, it's any people who dares to be of a different color, any person who dares to be brown. Um, every day something is happening. In Branson, they just approved to have ICE in the community, and then we have here in Springfield, we have ICE. So it's every day it's a conversation about ICE. And what I tell my students is like, don't live in fear. It's hard not to, but don't live with that fear, because living in fear is gonna make you make mistakes. So just take one day at a time and just trust that um, something will happen, something good will happen, and just keep doing what you're doing. Like, it's hard to concentrate. It's hard to do assignments. It's hard to pay attention to math classes when they are worried about, am I gonna see my mom tonight?
And that was my next question, because sometimes people believe that this is a situation that, well, it's now happened, we'll move forward. But let's talk about academic. How much these kids are losing right now because they are unable to concentrate. Are you see the scores drops? We are now in the second semester, moving to the third semester very soon, and
Yeah.
in all this process. So how do you think in all this environment situation is affect to this group of kids?
Yeah, their academics are it's an issue. I can tell you, one of my students, his mom decided to take him out of school and send him to do high school online, because she was afraid that ICE was going to stop at the school. And this student was already struggling in classes and in seated classes, but he was making it. He was working on it, and now, but he still doesn't have those skills that you need to have to take online classes, and now he's alone at home taking online classes by himself. So his grades are failing. And I have other students who go to me and they are like, I just cannot concentrate. I just cannot, what's going to happen tomorrow? So, and then I have teachers, co-workers who do not understand what's happening, and they think the students are being lazy or entitled. And I have to have those uncomfortable conversations with the teachers saying, okay, think about what they're going through right now, and let's give them be some lenient, like be understandable, understanding. um, so it's hard for them. They are getting behind on their grades. They are afraid to take the bus. They are afraid to speak up at school when something bad happens, when they are being sometimes discriminated by the teachers, which it happens. We don't want to talk about it. It's the white elephant in the room, but it happens. Um, so they just don't want to speak up. They don't want to be seen. And what I tell them is, you need to be seen. They need to be. They need to see you. They need to see that you're doing great things, that you're trying. So let's get together and be stronger. But it's hard for them. It's hard to
Yes,
concentrate.
let's talk because we have this conversation previous in Spanish. So I have a little thesis that I can ask you in her extra. What is happening now in the recess times?
Um, they go to my classroom. I have a full classroom of Latino kids, and not just Latino. I have some Anglos who go to my classroom, and they are like, "What can we do?" A few weeks ago, an American girl said, "I want to do a protest, a Pacific, uh, positive protest, talking about like we are welcoming immigrants here in the community." And she did it outside, and it was all white kids, and it was so powerful for my Latino students to see their peers fighting for them. And that's what I tell my students, my white students: you are the allies, you are the people who can fight for us, who can talk about us, because all these kids, like you said, instead of spending their lunch with their friends in the cafeteria, they go to my classroom because they feel safe with me. They think I'm going to save them, and I wish I could save them. Um, and the only thing I can do is just be there for them. Just be the person who listens to them, who gives them a hug. When I don't know what to say, I just give them a hug, and they feel better.
You say a lot of stuff that came now to my attention. Number one, you talked about other teachers unable to understand the situation. What wish other teachers, because this video is maybe easy by teachers or somebody they know a teacher, they can send this video in any place. What do you want the other teachers in the country really know a little bit, understand better?
Just get to know your students, learn their names. It's not hard to learn a name. It's not hard to say Diego, Francisco. It's not that hard. If we are able to learn the language when we move to this country, then you're able to say their names. They are not just a number. They are just not another student. They bring their culture. They have a background. They have trauma. They have a lot of things that other kids don't have. So be patient with them. Instead of assuming, ask questions. We don't get mad if you ask us questions. We get mad if you assume things about us. So just be open and understand that it's not everything black and white. It's whole rainbow.
The last question so you can go and take care. Well, you need to take care, but I don't want it to uh, the parents. What do you tell to
Mhm.
the parents that right now maybe our parents to these white kids they want to do something and they want to move forward, or maybe are second generation Latinos that doesn't speak English, that
Mhm.
doesn't speak Spanish, and they feel more comfortable in listening us in English, but
Mhm.
they are worried too. What do you say to them?
Language should not be a barrier. I have a group that gets together every other week, and I have white students who do not speak Spanish. I have Latino kids who don't speak English, and they don't need the language to have a good time. So I tell the parents, trust your kids. They know more than you think. I tell the parents of white kids, let them be, let them have their voice heard, and just guide them and let them fight for others, because that's awesome. And I tell the parents of my Latino students to talk to them, but like in a way that it's easy for them to understand. Don't give them a lot of information if they don't ask about. Like if they are 5 years old and they are asking what's happening, don't tell them, "Oh, ice might take me," or stuff like that. Just have smart conversations with your kids. And if you don't know how, just ask people. There's always somebody that you can trust to, a teacher, a doctor, a friend who knows how to have those uncomfortable conversations with the kids. But trust that there are people out there who care about your kids, and at least I'm one of them who really cares about your kids.
You talked to before with me about United. You make a lot of, about United. United are kids in my classroom. United the white kids be outside. And you took me that maybe we are in the storm right now, but
Yes.
later on is the calm.
Yes.
How do you see this calm? And I will put something extra. Most of the time, this situation like COVID make a big change in the generational. How do you thinking will be this generation of kids that you are served right now? Do you thinking they will be more civic involved? What do you thinking will happen with this generation?
I really think they are going to do great things. They are more open minded. They are not taking uh, all. They're smart. They know more than we think, and they see more than we think. So they have technology on their hands. They have the world on their hands. So now it's not just what your parents say. It's what they see in the world, and they want to fight. So I really think I said it before that we are in the middle of the storm. It's really dark, but I can see the light at the end of the world, at the end of the tunnel, and I can see everybody getting together and fighting for what is right. It's just for being happy, being united. We are all the same. We all bleed the same. We all want to be loved and we want to be seen, no matter who you are. So that's what we need to keep telling our kids. Like, be nice to others, ask questions, be you don't know the language, who cares about the language? Just love that person, give them a little pat on the back, and just share a chip or share a candy, something. um, but I really think this generation is going to make big changes, positive changes.
That is important. Thank you, teacher Jordana Vera, for being with us, for share your story. And I encourage you continue to put your post in Facebook because somebody like us can read it and you can make a big difference. You already make a big difference with your student. I don't have a
Thank
doubt
you.
about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.